Mark chapter 5, there's a story about two healings. Jesus is on his way to heal a little girl, and he stops to heal a woman who's been sick for 12 years. And while he's stopped, some people come from the little girl's house and they say, "You don't need to bother Jesus anymore. The little girl is dead. It's over." And the truth is, nobody in the crowd, the disciples, the little girl's father, other family members, whoever was there, nobody disagreed with him. People are just immediately brokenhearted for the father, for the family. People are already planning the funeral. Everybody's grieving. They're right. No one disagreed with them. And I absolutely love what the Bible says next. Mark chapter 5, verse 36, the Bible says, ignoring what they said, Jesus told the synagogue ruler, who is the little girl's father, "Don't be afraid, just believe." Jesus says a couple things here, and both of them are incredible. One, he says that faith is bigger than fear. It's the antidote to fear. But even more than that, Jesus says that faith is bigger than what everybody perceives to be the facts. Nobody disagreed with them. They were right from everybody's perspective except the perspective of Jesus. Jesus said, no, there's faith that's bigger than this situation. It's bigger than fear. It's bigger than the facts. There's always going to be doubters. There's always going to be people who tell you it's over, there's no way, you're crazy. Maybe God's called you to step out and do something. Maybe you're just trying to live your life for God. You've recently turned your life over to Him. There's always going to be people who are telling you it's never going to happen. You're never going to change. This is crazy. Nobody does that. There's always going to be those voices. When I graduated from college and was stepping out into full-time ministry, I remember in my home church there were 100 people cheering me on, telling me, man, this is awesome, go for it, God's going to use you. And then there was a couple of people who said, man, this is never going to happen, it's never going to work, nobody does what you're trying to do anymore. And who did I listen to? Who did I hear? The doubters are always the loudest. And the truth is, it's because there was a big part of me that agreed with them. My fear was telling me they're right. And I had to pray for faith to overcome that fear, to overcome what I perceived to be the facts. And if God's leading you, pray for that faith to overcome fear. If you are just turning your life over to God and you're trying to change and you got people telling you, there's no way, you're never going to live like that, you're never going to change, you've been this way too long, whatever they have to say, pray for faith that's bigger than what they think are the facts, than what you might think are the facts. Because faith is bigger than fear, and it's bigger than what everybody thinks are the facts.